Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, it'll be Houston going up against the Thunder. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. There is something about these interconference rivalries, Clark, that really make the game exciting.
Kevin, it goes back to that old familiar saying you've heard me say. Multiple times, familiarity breeds contempt. And when you have a rivalry like this, you get to see that team more often, and I think it makes for a very interesting atmosphere. You better believe these teams vividly remember their last meeting.
5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Beverly, and it's KD with the rebound. High post, Jackson. Ibaka with the ball. Jones covering. Westbrook against Howard, and it's sent back by Howard. And here's Beverly. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Pass to Jones. Screen by Jones. For 3. They grab their own miss. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
What's up?
Jackson with it. 8 points his last outing. First quarter, about a minute and a half in.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course. Of last year, he was up over 90%, and with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
That's good from Jackson. And he can't hit the second.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
Now, here is Harden. Last time, 14 points for him. Durant deciding where to go with it. Here's Ibaka, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Harden the pass to Jones. Houston moving the ball around. Westbrook with the steal. And now Westbrook pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Westbrook.
And, you know, that time Westbrook showing you just how effective he is on both ends. I love his hustle and energy and relentlessness on the court.
Now here's Ariza. Now Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, what can you do? What's the answer? Harden, gifted near the basket. Strong in body. Elite skill set. Most defenders have no chance.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. James Harden, third, and of course Reggie Jackson.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. He gets it in there. Westbrook's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Harden the pass to Jones. Good. Harden with the assist that time.
Dialed in from behind the arc.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Westbrook throws it down.
Russ is at his best when he's playing downhill. Pedal to the metal, attacking the cup.
Ariza outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, here in the early phases of the regular season, for players that are having a tough time and struggling with their shots, what are some of the ways to get back on track?
Usually these cold streaks take care of themselves, but getting somebody to rebound for you and putting up a few extra reps never hurt anybody either.
And that one misses.
And, you know, Trevor Ariza continues to have an impact on both ends, guys. An amazing defender and an excellent shooter, too.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's Durant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Durant. Terry's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Durant.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Harden against Westbrook. Now here's Jones. He's covered closely. Ariza outside. 6 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now. A capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now here's Durant. 29 points for him last game against Detroit.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 blocked shots and also altered a ton of shots.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Harden kicks to Jones. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ibaka.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Shots good by Durant.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All right, a chance to check out stats here for Dwight Howard. Last season, he played outstanding, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And last year, he really was the poster boy for scoring efficiency. You could count on one hand the number of bad shots he took. The three from Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Ibaka with the screen on Harden. Westbrook drives in. Good work defensively by Harden.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Terry with it, guarded now by Jackson. Westbrook against Harden. Stolen by Westbrook. Over Harden. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Jackson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight, and he makes the first.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Jackson hits both of them.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Not as easy as it looks to find your man wide open like that.
Westbrook against Harden. And that one's good. Westbrook.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Houston trails by 5. Harden outside. From 13 and off the glass. That one's good. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
For Harden, that's just like an extended free throw.
Harden against Westbrook. Pass to KD. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. KD's got 9 points.
And talk about aggressive. He did not hesitate for a second off the catch.
Here's Terry. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Westbrook against Harden. Pass to Jackson. And the shot goes in. He has 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Harden. Howard setting the pick for Harden. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Westbrook finds Adams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Clint Capella comes in for Howard. And it's Cannon in for James Harden. Here's Morrow. At the top of the key, Durant. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's Canaan who will bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
And, guys, they suffered a clean sweep, and for one of the best teams in the league, that cannot sit well. You know they'll come to play.
Here's KD. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Timeout called, the Rockets. So for the Rockets, Montejunas comes in for Jones. And Robert Covington subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Telfair's checked in. Houston trails by 8. Terry outside. Pass to Cannon. Back to Terry. "17-foot shot on the way." That's good on the jump shot.
And that Terry jumper there, that's a shot capable of doing a lot of damage on the spot up or the pull up. Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
2 points. That one goes.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Terry outside. Pass to Cannon. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Telfair. Scoreless thus far. Montejunas grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Intercepted. Telfair gets the bucket. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. And their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Here is Telfair. Pass to Robertson. And here's Perkins. Here is Durant. Takes the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Montejunas, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Strong move inside sends him to the stripe.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Montejunas. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Thunder leading by 10. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Telfair to the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Perkins dishes to Telfair. And Capella sends it back. Here's Cannon over Telfair. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Thunder. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Covington with the steal.
Boy, just a lazy cross-court pass there. You're just begging for that thing to be picked off when you throw it that far across the court.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Lamb against Covington. Lamb up top. 8 points his last outing. Jackson misses. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
The Rockets making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
The scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Jackson passes to Lamb. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
No good on that one. The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Houston trails by 6. Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Offensive rebound. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Love whenever Harden uses his vertical on the glass, showing real toughness going inside amongst the trees.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jones. The bucket with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's the lob to Adams. Howard with the steal. Lamb against Harden. Goes up on the wing. And that's off the glass and in. Harden's got 12 points in the game. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about also the ability to contest shots? They're staying attached and contesting and coming away with blocks as well.
Now here's Beverly.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense. He's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
For Houston, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverly hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Howard. Chalk up 2 there. Here is Harden. He's got 12. Outside, Jones. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Beverly with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. The 3 from Harden. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 15.
Nice job by James Harden knocking that one down, making use of those short corner three-point shooting spots.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Beverly. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. High post Ibaka to the left wing. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And here's Houston. They're on a 15-3 run from deep Harden. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Westbrook. Outside, Lamb. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Like seeing him drain that 3 ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
Howard finds Beverly. Beverly with a screen on Ibaka. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Three-pointer on the way. And the Thunder another 3.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Pass to Ariza. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Lamb. Stolen by Beverly. Ariza dishes to Howard. And he gets it to go.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Howard. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Lamb. Adams sets the pick for Lamb. Jackson from long range. And the Thunder another 3.
I tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
Now, here is Harden. 15 points in the game.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Thunder.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Coming off a terrific season, 3rd in assists, and of course he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Howard. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
For Houston, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Adams.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Westbrook against Harden. Durant for 3. That one misses. Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Beverly. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets. Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Outside Westbrook. To the inside. Lamb. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Now here's Jackson. 10 points for him. On the wing, Jackson fires the 3. Here's Perkins. And Capella sends it back. To the middle. Here's Beverly. And the layup's good off the glass. Beverly's got 4 this quarter.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Oklahoma City trails by 5. Outside for Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Jackson's got 13 points.
Moving that ball crisply when he sees an open teammate. Boom! It's out of his hand.
Pass to Capella. Back to Harden. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Tuesday, then on Wednesday.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And the first one drops.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
For the Rockets, Montejunas is checked in for Howard. Robert Covington comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Oklahoma City, Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Lamb. Morrow comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Telfair in for Reggie Jackson. Here is Telfair. Outside, Perkins. Oklahoma City moving it around. Durant, no good.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Cannon, the pass to Monteunice. Here's Covington. And the basket is good. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Morrow. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Durant! Money from deep.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Harden kicks to Monteunice. Harden dishes to Capella. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. Oklahoma City trails by 3. Durant in the corner. Pass to Telfair. And they recover it. Outside, Perkins. Durant with a wide open look. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Durant's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City. Durant's got 12 points on 4 3-pointers tonight, shooting 62% from outside on 7 attempts. Pass to Capella. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here is Telfair. Pass to Perkins. Now, here's Robertson. Defended by Covington. Robertson, the pass to Durant. No good on the 3. Houston leading by 3. Here's Covington. Monteunice has the open look. Another miss by Houston.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
On the free throw, no good. The Rockets shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Durant. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 32 points a game last year, 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here is Telfair. 51 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Perkins. Here's Morrow, guarded by Harden. Outside Durant. Shot, high post, drained for 2 points. KD's got 24 points.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Cannon kicks to Covington. Harden outside from deep. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. He's looking for Robertson and finds him. Montejunas with the steal. From about 16, and a little luck that time, but it drops. 27 points for him.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
James Harden getting it done for the Rockets. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll return shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Lobbed up there for kick. Watch out! The damaging Durant flying right through.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Beverly up top, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Harden. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 30 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Oklahoma City trails by 3. Ibaka with the screen on Beverly. Here's Jackson. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And it's Beverly missing. Beverly's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. KD passes to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
It's a close game here in Houston. Harden scanning the floor. Jones, the pass to Harden. Driving the lane.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Outside Jackson. Up top, Durant. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Back to Jones. Pass to Harden. Launches it. The Rockets again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
You love when you get these two teams together. Just an absolute shootout because both of them can put up a ton of points.
And here now the Thunder, and the shot is good. And that's now 28 points for KD.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Jones gets to Ariza. Pass to Beverly. Now here's Jones. Houston moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Harden. Yep, it counts. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Adams with the screen on Beverly. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Jones. Pass to Ariza. Over Durant. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Durant. Eyes cleared for takeoff. Here comes Durant with the jam.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Harden inside the three-point line. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Jackson. Ibaka against Howard. Outside KD. That 3 off the mark.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Beverly wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Beverly's got 7.
I like watching Beverly catching the defense by surprise there. Excellent at pulling up after the pass.
Ibaka finds Jackson. Here's Westbrook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Timeout called the Rockets. Jason Terry is checked in for James Harden. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Miami's checked in for Kevin Durant. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Howard. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Here's Beverly. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Ibaka. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
No good from Lamb.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First in blocks, and they were second in field goal percentage. On any given night, they were a threat to get hot and shoot the lights out.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. The first one falls.
You know, to me, Terry is a true combo player, combo guard. You put him out there on the floor, and he gives you a little bit of everything. Contributes in a lot of different ways.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Westbrook with it. 13 points in the game. Ibaka with the screen on Terry. Releases from 15. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Ariza, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Steven Adams picks one up.
Boy, he basically willed that shot to fall despite the contact he drew. That was a heck of a play.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Montiunas comes in for Jones. The free throw drops for Ariza. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Beverly against Jackson. Down low. No good from Lamb. Houston in the lead. Terry with it. Now defended by Adams. Pass to Beverly. He gets stolen by Lamb. Second shot opportunity. That one goes in. Ibaka's got 6.
Great effort offensively. That bucket was well deserved.
Jackson against Beverly. Pass to Capella. Up top, Montiunas. Nifty move. He takes it up and lays it in. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Ibaka with a screen on Terry. It's Westbrook with the drive, and Capella sends it back.
And nice job reading the eyes of the offensive player. Knew when he was going to shoot it.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
So for the Rockets, Robert Covington's checked in for Ariza. And it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Perkins, he's checked in for Adams. Robertson comes in for Lamb. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Telfair in for Jackson. Pass to Telfair. Five to shoot. Nailed from three-point land. Telfair's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Lets it go from 14. Cannon can't hit. Oklahoma City shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. And it's Cannon with the ball for the Rockets. And he converts the layup. Cannon's got 6. Here is Telfair. He has 5. Here he goes. Here's Morrow. The shot's good. Telfair making the play. Telfair's got 3 assists in the game. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Back to Cannon. Count it, good. Cannon's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with the screen on Covington. Here is Telfair. Lock at 6. Here's Perkins. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Cannon. 8 points for him. Inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Ibaka. Robertson with it. Picked up by Montiunas. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
He hits both from the stripe. For Houston, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Cannon looking over the floor. Screen by Capella. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Perkins got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Knocked loose. Now Terry. He's got 6. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 1:41 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Robertson. Here is Telfair. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. For the lead. Yep, that one goes in there. Morrow's got 4 this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Cannon kicks to Terry. Pass to Montejunas. Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Montejunas has got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The free throw drops for Perkins. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so Perkins nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Perkins with the block. Durant the pass to Morrow. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 34. Pass to Cannon. Shoots the 3. Harden, no good. Here's Morrow. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is His first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That one is no good. It's stolen. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Oklahoma City out in front. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Beverly against Jackson. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the three ball. Harden's got 37.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Jackson passes to KD. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his third assist on the night. Harden kicks to Beverly. And Adams sends it back. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Westbrook. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beverly for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Robertson. It's tipped. 4 on the clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Houston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Lamb's checked in. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Beverly for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Charity stripe shot. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. KD's got 11 in the second half. Houston trails by 4. Outside, Jones. Back to Beverly. Over Jackson. And that one's good. Beverly's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Beverly against Jackson. Puts it up from 17. And it's Durant missing. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And Lamb with the basket on the assist by Adams. And the Thunder lead by 4.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
It's Howard, top of the key. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, Harden. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's KD. Outside Westbrook. Offline with his 3.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Here's Adams. Banked in off the glass.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Houston trails by 6. Harden the pass to Beverly. And here's Jones. Pass to Harden. And good that time. Harden's got 39.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
The Thunder call timeout.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Terry's checked in for James Harden. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight, guys.
Thanks, David. Jones dishes to Beverly. Jones with the screen on Jackson. Here's Beverly. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 4. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Stolen by Jones. And it's Houston on the break. No good from Howard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Ariza, and it's good for 2.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
Ibaka with the screen on Ariza. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Beverly's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Super athleticism from Ariza. Exceptional at slamming it down.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Now Adams, stolen by Beverly. Jones with it, defended by Ibaka. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He misses the free throw. They can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Oklahoma City shooting at 42% in this final quarter. Westbrook kicks to Ibaka. Westbrook against Terry. And here's KD for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Beverly. to take the lead. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Beverly's got 12 points here in the second half. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And here is Ibaka. Durant up top. Can they get it? They get it back. Adams gets it to fall from the right block. Adams has got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Timeout called. Rockets. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Ariza outside. Here's Harden on the wing. Lobbed up there for Howard. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Westbrook. On the wing, Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Harden against Westbrook. Harden the pass to Ariza. Shoots over KD. Another miss by Houston.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it. The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Ariza outside. Pass to Jones. And here is Howard. Covered by Perkins. Just 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. And the rejection by Ibaka. Jones, no luck.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Ibaka outside. Off target from three-point range. Houston trails by 4. Beverly for 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And despite being a little guy, Beverly knows how to step up big. Terrific at delivering when his team needs an important basket.
The Thunder call timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Adams, he's checked in for Perkins. Pass to Jackson. Bounce pass from Durant. And the shot goes down. Ibaka's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Beverly. Kicks it out to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And Adams with the basket on the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. Westbrook against Harden. Lobbed up there for Howard. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. Pass to Jones. Plenty of space. Good. Nothing but net.
All the talk is about Harden scoring, but I tell you what, he can dish that rock too.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Ibaka with the screen on Harden. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. KD, that's for two. It's hauled in by Beverly. Beverly's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ariza passes to Harden. And Durant sends it back.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Timeout called. Rockets. Houston making a switch here. Cannon's checked in. And so here is Houston. They trail by 7. Reeves the dishes to Cannon. Here's Harden. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Westbrook passes to Adams, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so it's Houston with it. 7-point differential. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Adams. Here's Oklahoma City. Over Jones. And Jones pulls it down.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And Adams sends it back. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, every